Sega Genesis. We're doing the Sega Genesis today. What, Lethal Enforcers? I think my brother gave me this one. He should give me this because I never had interest in this, so he definitely gave me that one. We got Dynamite Duke with Dolph Lundgren. Look at Dolph Lundgren here. Wow, he's so cool. Look at that, Dynamite Duke. I don't think I have the American version. I think it's kind of expensive. And by the way, man, I regret not collecting more Mega Drive games back in the day. Let's say 20 years ago. They were dirt cheap. Never bought them. I regret it. We got Eastwat. Eastwat's pretty good. I like Dynamite Duke more than Eastwat. We got Fighting Masters, which is okay. It's okay fighting game. We got Fire Mustang. I'm pretty sure my brother gave me this one. He was like, hey, you want a game? I'm like, okay, I'll take the game. Fuck it, right? I'll take the game. I'll build up the collection more, right? I'll take the game. We got 2 copies of Don't See It, but we'll get to it. We got the cardboard Bloodlines. Cardboard one. I got the hard shell. I think the hard shell my brother gave to me. And I had this one right here. Bloodlines is a great Castlevania game. So, everyone plays Super Castlevania 4. Play Bloodlines. I think it's better. That's my opinion, though. We got Shakan. Shakan. I remember I was a kid playing this shit. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, but I thought it was super cool cover. Very gritty game with monsters and all that. But it's actually a quite good Genesis game. We got Twin Cobra. Twin Cobra right here. Yeah, look at all that gloss. I'm gonna have to stick it to this side now. We got Contra cardboard. Very good Contra game right here. You ever play this one? Hard Corpse? You like the Horde Corpse? Oh, I remember I played the Horde Corpse on the PlayStation 3 and the X360. Yeah, that's a different Hard Corpse, butthead. We got Dinosaurs for Hire. Look at that. We got Stick for Hire. Remember Stick? Remember you recommend was a chef to play this game? I have this one. That's a decent shooter. We got Aladdin. A lot of these Disney games were actually quite good back in the day. The Lion King and all that stuff. We got Aladdin. We got Alien Storm. Gotta have that in your Genesis collection. Ah, Dragoon. This is a very, very good game. Very good game. Totally underrated. We got Batman. A lot of people love the Nintendo version, but this version is very good too. They're very quite similar. And the soundtrack in this is phenomenal. Great soundtrack, man. Definitely check out Batman on the Genesis. It's just as good as the NES. Now Batman Returns, the Batman Carao. Just play the Super Nintendo version, okay? Much better. We got Beavis and Butthead. A pee-pee for my bunghole. A pee-pee for my bunghole. Fire, fire. We got Bulls versus Blazers. Foul. Foul. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck up. We got Captain America and the Avengers. Just play the arcade version, but this was not bad. Just play the arcade version, okay? And there we go. We got the hardcover of Bloodlines. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Rocket Knight Adventures. Very good game. Genesis, Super Nintendo, don't matter what version. You just play. Rocket Knight. There you go. Rocket Knight is awesome. And the sequel to it is actually quite good too. I don't think I have that. So we got Road Rash 3. Road Rash 2. I played, I think, 1 and 2 more than 3. And 1 from what? From EA Electronics Arts, not Electric Arts. So I said Electric Arts in the Saturn collection video. Electronic. So I got it right. All right, big bro. Got it right just for you. But Road Rash was strictly just a game that I would just play. So I'll just get off the bike and beat the shit out of the cow for like 10 minutes straight. Let's get a chain and just start whipping the cow. Start kicking and punching and shit. That's all Road Rash is good for. Just beating the shit out of animals. Alright, let me put a whole bunch of these on my hand. Alright, we got Road Blasters. Road Blasters ain't bad. A fun little shooting racing bullshit game. We got Ren and Stimpy. Love the cartoon. Great cartoon. The game was alright. The cartoon is a classic. We got RoboCop versus Terminator. This is the version I played because I had blood. Very solid game. Nice little shooter. What's that red light? Uh-oh. Is the Terminator here to shoot me? Uh-oh. Quack Shot. This one ain't bad. I think my brother gave me this one too, I believe. This is a pretty good game. Good platform. There's a shitload of platformers, man. We got Revenge of Shinobi. We got ourselves Streets of Rage 3. We'll probably rank 2, 1, 3, and 4. You know what? Because Streets of Rage remake is a thing. Let's put 2, remake, 1, 3, and 4. That's how I rank my Streets of Rage. We got Strider, Japanese one. I didn't buy the American one because the fucking American cover is absolutely fucking ugly and disgusting. So I went ahead and I imported this years ago. No more red light? Where's this red light? Oh, this is the keyboards, I think. Alright, we should be fine. No more the Terminator light is still there. Fuck me. Alright. We got Sonic and Knuckles. This is my original one, I remember. This box is all fucked up. But connect this with Sonic 3. A hell of a good old time. And Sonic 3 is my favorite Sonic game. So between that and Sonic 3 is great. So we got Sonic 3 right here. My favorite game of all time, Sonic 3. We got Sonic 2, and Sonic 2 was actually my first Genesis game because it was bundled with the Sega Genesis Model 2. And that was from the Wiz. My dad got it for me from the Wiz, if you remember the Wiz. Sonic 1, the first one. Spider-Man. My favorite version of this is actually the Sega CD. I think the Sega CD is awesome. That's my favorite one. Case is kind of a bit beat up, but I didn't care too much. Space Harrier 2. Prefer the first one. Arcade is 100 times better. Shinobi 3, a classic. A great Shinobi game. Super fun. Along with Shadow Dancer. Shinobi Shadow Dancer. Another great game. That's why I'm playing the soundtrack. We got Saint Sword. A very cool cover. And this is an American one. This is not the Mega Drive or whatever. Very cool. It's actually a solid game too. Let me change the music. The Royal Rumble. I remember, I think it was between my brother and my cousin, or just my cousin in general. I don't remember too much. They got really, like, they were about to beat the Royal Rumble. They were about to win the Royal Rumble. And we were living in the old house over at 58th Street, I believe, or 56th Street. I don't remember. I think it was 56th Street. And the power went off. Electricity went out because it's an old ass house. And I was like, oh shit, that fucked everything up. That was funny. Rolling Thunder 2. Rolling Thunder 2 is pretty good too. I got the Mega Drive. So there's some Mega Drive games and American Genesis games. Judge Dredd. I just bought it because it's Judge Dredd. I don't know how the game is. I don't believe I ever played it. I know Midway has the arcade game of that, which is actually decent. Sub Whatever the fuck. My brother gave me this. This is sealed. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Special Champion Edition. So when I actually started learning how to play fighting games. This is my first fighting game. I started learning how to do the charge moves and all that stuff. I think it was my cousin that actually started teaching me how to play the game. So I learned. This is my first fighter where I actually invested a lot of time as a kid. Yeah, Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2 right here. Look at that. Wow. I wish I bought the bare knuckle Mega Drive games because the covers are way cooler. So I wish I've actually owned those along with the Sonic games too. Screwed up big time. Mercs with the Capcom Generation 4 on the Sega Saturn. Mercs is a great fun fucking game. We got Global Gladiators. I don't think I bought this one. It's like a little shoot 'em up with little fatheads roaming around with guns. Midnight Resistance. Very good. It's pretty much like Contra. Difficult as Contra. MK2. Yeah, we got some MK games here. Mortal Kombat 2. I think the MK I played the most was probably 3 and Trilogy. Trilogy on the N64. Last Action Hero. I'm swinging, I'm going to save you. Super Thunderblade. Very fun shooter. Sunset Riders. We got Sunset Riders on the Genesis. We got Tasmania. This is actually a fun game too. Some of the Looney Tune games are actually pretty good. Well, we're almost done here because I'm actually going pretty quickly on this video. I don't have that many stories of the Genesis. I'm very fond of the Genesis. Love the Genesis. Love the Genesis more than the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo was my actual first console. They got me like a hand-me-down, used as Super Nintendo with the Ultraman fighting game. And I was like, kind of looked at this shit. I don't want this shit. I want a Sega Genesis. Eventually got the Sega Genesis, but yeah. Another Taz game. Taz games are fun, man. They're pretty good. Of course, we gotta have Hyperstone. I actually like this more than the Super Nintendo. Always stick to the Hyperstone. Sega fanboy for life, so I'll take Turtles on the Sega Genesis over the Super Nintendo. Thunder Force 2. Arnold again. We got another Arnold game here. True Lies. This is actually pretty good though. True Lies is actually pretty good on the Genesis. We got Toe Jam and Earl Part 2. I like the first one better. I think the first one's 100 times better than this one. But this game graphically was extremely impressive on the Sega Genesis. Super impressive. We got Lethal Enforcers, Western style. Look at that. I don't think I bought that shit. I think my cousin or my brother gave me that shit. Lightning Force. We got Lightning Force. I don't have Thunder Force 3. Probably don't. Right here, Lion King. Like I said, Lion King. Good stuff. Some of those Disney games are damn good. Maximum Carnage. I think I would rather just play the Super Nintendo version. I played the Super Nintendo version more than the Genesis. We got, speak of the devil, Gunstar Heroes. I bought this many years ago. I bought this like 20 years ago for $30. $30. Now it's worth what, pretty penny? I haven't even looked at the prices of how much some of these games cost. I don't even care. It's whatever. I have them and that's that. It makes me a happy boy that I just have them, right? We got Buster Douglas Boxing. I think I got this pretty cheap over at probably somewhere in Long Island or whatever. I saw it and I was like, it's cheap, I'll just buy it. Or like some thrift shop in Brooklyn or something. I don't remember. I think my best friend was with me when I bought this shit. I remember my brother played the shit out of this game. He played this a lot. He played that Muhammad Ali game on the 3DO too. He played a lot of boxing games for what I remember. A Jungle Strike. My brother used to love this Jungle Strike shit too. Jurassic Park. This is actually not bad. Along with Aliens 3. I don't think I have Aliens 3. Aliens 3 is actually a pretty good game. King of Monsters 2. I think I played more King of Monsters. I believe it was on the Super Nintendo. I used to rent that at Blockbuster. Now this game is a phenomenal game. Very fun. I need to get back to streaming this again. I remember I streamed it one time. I need to stream this and bring it back. Now this game I remember clearly because this is the first time I learned the word pinga. Pinga, if you know what pinga is, it means cock in Spanish, dick. But Cubans usually just say pinga like shit, like fuck. Pinga. So I asked my father, what's a pinga? Oh, don't say that, don't say that. Don't say that. So I remember this. I remember this clearly, getting this game and learning the word pinga for the first time. Ghouls and Ghosts. This is very good. The Genesis version is fantastic. We got the 2 Golden Axe. Coming from somebody like me, oopsies. I don't like Golden Axe. I never liked Golden Axe. Never cared for it. I think I like part 2 more than the first one, but overall in general, Golden Axe is Golden Ass. All right, we'll just leave it as that. Rastan Saga 2. Nice little decent platformer here. We got that going. We got this wrong character. It's me, it's the best Stallone here. It's the Rambo 3 right here. You like Rambo, you just pick it up and play it. You know what I'm saying? Doing a little bit of Rocky, a little bit of Rambo. Punisher. I don't have the tattoo. But this is complete. This is real. All these shits are real. There's no fucking fake shit. I don't buy fake shit. Fake shit is for losers. So, this was actually bundled with 2 other games. Outrun 2099 or whatever, 2049, whatever it's called. With a sports game. I think it was a hockey game. I threw that shit in the garbage. So I got all 3 games for $30 years ago on eBay. And I said, hey, you gotta get it. It's the cheapest I seen online, so fuck it. Got the Punisher dirt cheap back in the day. Filios. This is a very good shoot 'em up. Nice little shoot 'em up game. I remember my brother played a lot of this. I remember watching him play that. Especially Strider. That Strider which I showed earlier, which I have the Mega Drive version. So I used to sit there. I think it was Christmas time. And he started playing that Strider shit. I really wanted to play, but he wouldn't let me play anything. So you just give me the hand-me-downs, like the Nintendo and the Atari. So those probably my very first experiences was with the Nintendo, Duck Hunt, Mario, and all that shit. Atari. So I used to get the hand-me-downs a lot. I'd be like, I want to play Genesis. Nah, you take the hand-me-downs. You get the used shit. Shit I don't play. Because you're a little fat fuck, little dumb fat shit. And you know how to play this shit. Outrunners. Look at that. We got Outrunners on the Genesis. Ah, this one, Outrun 2019, excuse me. So this came with the Punisher. Remember that was okay. And of course we have Outrun. Look at that. I think I played more Outrun on the Sega Master System than I did on the Genesis. Mystic Defender. This is actually a quite good, pretty solid good game right here. Alright, we're almost done here. We're almost done here. We got we got Turbo Outrun. Turbo Outrun never came to the States. Only Mega Drive, I believe, right? We got the Mickey Mouse game, World of Illusions. It's actually pretty good too. X-Men. I used to watch my brother play a lot of X-Men as well. Those well, I mean, the sound effects would fucking probably drive you crazy after a while. Like shit. Shut up. You got X-Men 2. I remember this clearly because I picked it up at Toys R Us and we went to go see my cousin at the mental institution. I remember this. I remember that. I was sitting outside in the car. I was like, yo, I just want to go home and play this shit. Fuck this guy. No offense. No offense. So we got Outrun of the Turbo Master System. I think it's the Turbo Master System, the Sega Master System. Turbo PC Engine, Turbo Master System. Oh yeah. So I think this is the only one. I kind of wish I had that other game that's like a Castlevania for the Sega Master System. I forgot what it's called. That was actually a pretty good clone of Castlevania for the Sega Master System. We got a fake. Oh, there you go. I don't collect fake shit. But you know what? I didn't pay for this, so that doesn't count. My brother made this. He actually does like custom made cases and all that stuff. Let's open it. You know what? We'll open the Street Fighter one. But Alien Soldier. We got another. Okay, so I guess I am a hypocrite. So I think I bought this. So that's another. What is this? That Unit Yuki that I got on the Dreamcast. So I did buy this shit. This one's alright on the Sega Genesis. So this is, I think, the Lord High Ryu version of Championship Edition. He fixed the colors, tried to make it close to the arcade edition. So my brother made this one. He's pretty good at what he does. There's no booklet manual, but the case does say Capcom. Probably ain't gonna see it. And this is the custom cartridge he made. Pretty good. See-through. How many games did I go through? At least over 50 easily. So looks pretty good though. Very well made. So these are the Sega Genesis games, and we'll do OG Xbox because I am pretty fond, but I'm more fond with the OG Xbox games because of the X Live games. Not so much because, you know, I love the OG Xbox. I just mostly loved it for the X Live and the fighting games where I could play online against people around the world, France, Italy, and all that good stuff. So we'll do an OG PS1. I don't have enough PS1s, GameCubes. I got a lot of PS2s. Maybe I'll revisit the PS2 again. Maybe, it depends how I'm feeling, but probably won't do another collection for a very, very long time. I just wanted to get the Sega stuff out of the way because that's what I have the most. I own majority of the games that I own are Sega related games. So there you go, man. I don't have a lot of Sega CD. I only got like Sonic CD. I got the Spider-Man game. I don't got that much Sega CD. I should have thrown the Sega CD here, but screw it. But yeah, man, I love the Sega Genesis growing up as a kid. Actually, I think I don't have the first Toe Jam and Earl. I don't have it. I didn't show it, right? I just have the second one. Kind of wish I had the first one. I think it's pretty pricey now. But the first Toe Jam and Earl was the best one. That old open world and all that shit and just like that exploration. I love Toe Jam and Earl. The first one's great. The one on the Xbox is actually similar to trying to be like the first one, but it sucks balls. Was not fond of the Xbox version of that one. But yeah, man, there you go, dudes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care.